Hey guys, my name is Jerry Fu, and welcome to the first episode of the Convo. So the Convo is a series, it's a podcast where I sit down with content creators, social media influencers, creatives, and a bunch of people, a lot of fun people, to talk about content creating, social media, and just a lot of stuff. So in this episode, I sit down with Vincent from Discovering Myth. So we talk about having goals instead of plans, and why clickbait is not sustainable for your growth on social media platforms, copying your idols is actually okay, and a whole bunch of stuff. So I hope you enjoy this series, and then the episodes to come. Hopefully you don't mind the long ass video. I'm trying something new right here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode and let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And here you go. Okay, welcome. Woo! It's been a while since I do this podcast, and then I'm doing something different this year. So welcome to the Convo. I'm gonna name this show the Convo. So this is my first guest for the Convo. So yeah, introduce yourself.
So my name is Vincent. I know this guy probably
almost
a year, right? Okay. So you can say that I'm a content creator, and of course I'm doing my own podcast as well. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much about myself.
That's
right?
pretty much it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's pretty much about it.
Okay, so I gotta apologize in advance for the setup, Vincent.
Nah,
this is
okay, it's okay. It's cool.
It's kind of like a very budgetly kind of podcast. So I will for sure invest in a better mic in the future, but for now it's gonna be with this. And I actually recorded. I back up the record with my phone, just in case this one fails on me. So I have this, or maybe the
camera.
The camera audio. So yeah. Vincent, you recently created a new what do you call it? You used to call your channel Vincent, right?
Yeah.
And then now it's called
Discovering Myth. Yeah, Discovering Myth.
So why the sudden change of names actually?
Well, throughout the days when back in 2018, right, when I started to do Vincent, I was totally inspired by Nas Daily. I guess you guys know who Nas Daily is. He really inspired me a lot. So I tend to since he inspired me a lot, so I just why don't I just follow his footsteps, since he already proving it that 1 minute content he will be able to do great. So why don't I just do it? So I do it, I follow it. I met a lot of people during that process, during that year. I wow, a lot of stories being shared with me, and a lot of friends I met. I have added into my friend list, and it comes to a point where people start to call me Nas Daily Coaching. The Nas, the terms of oh my god, you're Nas Daily Coaching. So at first I was okay with it, but as much as I process work towards every day, then I felt that something is wrong. People, it's I have feeling that people know me as not through the identity that I have, but Nas Daily.
I see. So you're not being recognized from your videos in a way, is it? You're not getting a lot of credits that you thought you wanted to.
It's not that I'm getting a lot of credits about it. It's just when people giving you a nickname of Nas Daily, okay, which means in their mind, no matter what, even if you are doing good or doing bad, you'll be called as Nas Daily.
I see.
So because I don't want that to happen, I want people to know my video through me, through my own identity. So that's why I put a stop. I put a stop on Vince Tales, and I took a few months to recuperate and to think what is my next step, and that's how Discovering Myth comes in.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So it's like you don't want to feel that you're copying someone, is it? Like from the internet and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Just want to make something, what do you call it, original.
Yeah, something
right?
like that. But I'm not saying that it's not wrong. It's not wrong to follow a step where other people has already been laid. It's okay, but you just have to find your own identity, your own way. Yeah.
It's kind of like how I felt actually, like last year, like just recently.
Okay.
I started to realize like my videos on YouTube is like, I don't know, it kind of have this feeling where it's like more or less like the same as you. I kind of think that the videos I'm doing is sort of like more or less like Peter McKinnon's videos and like Casey Neistat, because I'm actually inspired by them.
Okay.
Yeah, so
we are inspired by different people.
Like the thing is like when you're inspired by someone, you tend to
follow their ways.
Yeah, like how they shoot or like how they tell the stories like on video. And yeah, I guess last year, the whole year, I did that. Like I tried to be like them. I just want to see how do they feel when they do the videos. And yeah, I like it. I'm not denying the fact that I don't like it. But I enjoyed my year last year for doing that, and then this year I'm looking towards like, yeah, it's like what you're doing. I'm looking towards like what I can do, like what I can provide out to the people, instead of like making them feel that I'm actually copying someone, because well, you have to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, you definitely have to start somewhere, and it's easy. It's very hard, like when you're starting anew, right? When you are like totally inspired by other people, it's very easy to start, because like, oh my god, you just looking at the video. Okay, so from this period to this period, what they're doing, so it's just like copying everything. But when you start from when you start again, like totally like you want to do your own style, it's definitely hard. It's going to take a toll on you. And I cannot deny that it's truly take a toll on me as well, which I really delaying my video a lot. I met a lot of people during that months, and of course I delaying my video a lot as well. So that is the reason why you don't see any video from me yet.
I see.
So that's one of the reason. That's one of the reason. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, how to say, it's okay for you to like, how to say, take the few months off to like reflect what you're gonna do, to plan out like what are you gonna do in the next few months. Because if you keep constantly doing the like what they say, like the same thing over and over without thinking like, oh, what am I doing this, you know, it feels like I'm doing it without an aim. True.
And one of my friends who's I'm chatting with, he actually gave me this quote, is that don't force yourself on something that you like, because eventually you hate it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's better like when you feel stuck, you feel that you're not producing anything, or you are being stressing about it. Don't push yourself forward. Don't push it. Don't push it very hard.
Just take it slow. Right?
Just take it slow. Go to the option 2 or option 3. If you like gaming, just play games. Just gaming all the way until you feel that you okay. Then you switch back to your what you love to do.
It's not wrong for like to go and gaming and just chill. You know?
Just chill, right?
Yeah, but make sure to get back into the game.
True. So that's how you try to balance everything.
Yeah.
So it's basically something that I really been trying to
achieve, right? I think basically everyone tries to do that as well. To find that balance, to find that sweet spot to like, you know.
But it's sometimes it's just like when we like punish ourselves too hard, you know.
Like hustle every day.
Like you're thinking, okay, like, oh my gosh, so this week I don't have any videos. What will my friends, what will be my fans thinking about it? So I just say that you are doing what you love, and if you have a really true fans, they will always stick with you no matter what happens. So if you feel stressed about it, or you feel like you are being given nickname following others. So just why don't you just take a break and just refiguring out which way you want to go. That's how it's supposed to be, I guess. Yeah. Something like that.
I have a question.
Definitely.
How do you actually, how to say, get back into like the game? Like get back into what you want to do? It's like from sorry. For me is that like last week. It was last week, right?
Is it last week?
Yeah, I think it's last week. Around last week, I was in KK, and then it somehow how to say, pulls me away from like the habit of being productive, like writing scripts, like taking videos, and like thinking of ideas, bunch of ideas to like grow my channel or like grow my Instagram page and all that stuff. And yeah, so like after that trip, when I got back to Kuching, it makes me feel kind of, I don't know. It's like I got used to the feeling of when I'm in KK, because when I'm in KK, it's really hard to stick with a habit of like being productive and stuff, because you're not in Kuching, and then you are there for like 3 days, so it's better for you to like enjoy the place around. So yeah, that's my question to you. How do you actually handle that in your own experience? Like, do you have any experience like similar to mine?
Yes, definitely, man. I totally understand what you feel. Yeah. It's like when you are like so hyped doing these things, you are like fixing your own routine or just like making videos and meeting up people. Then suddenly a week after that, you just like you slack off. You slack off a lot. You slack off a lot, right? Then it's because I facing that as well. Is sometimes like I was like very focused on the week. Like, okay, I want to meet people, I want to shoot, I want to make a video about it, editing it. Then come for the following next, I was like slowing down. Because I do believe that this is, I guess that the first thing is that don't too harsh on yourself. Because we are human. There are times where we truly slack off a bit. Yeah, we try to like re-stabilizing us again according to the routine that we set for ourselves previously. But I guess that it comes to your purpose of making video. Like for example, like I take example like Nas Daily. Well, oh my god, I use a lot of Nas Daily as an example. Yeah, because you see Nas Daily, he been producing video for 1,000 days straight without stopping. So you can judge from that, even though yes, there is a time where he don't have any ideas, he doesn't have any ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's kind of stressed and he's so afraid of it. But what keeps him going on is because of the promise that he made to himself.
The commitment, right?
Yeah, the commitment that he made. And of course the purpose. The purpose of why he must make this video every day. So that comes to so it's all back to us ourselves. Yeah, of course now I'm slack off way too much. way too much. But one thing I never stop is I never stop meeting people. I never stop, even though I have stopped a while to make a video, to shoot everything, right, and to editing, but I make sure that I never stop meeting people. I never stop talking with people, and I never stop listening to them, because I just felt that when life knocks me hard, right, just have the feeling of like talking to people, meeting with people, listening to their stories, like it really
inspires you.
Yeah, it's really inspires
you a bit.
Yeah, true. Like it's bring me up again. So that's why I just make sure that I never stop meeting people or talking to people or understand their stories. Yeah, that's what keeps me going. This is the thing that keeps me going on. Like it's the people that I'm talking with. They inspire me a lot, and that's how I make sure that even though if I don't make any videos, I should never stop meeting people.
I guess it's like I told my friend about this before. It's like a sudden epiphany, and I think it's really useful. It's like this. I told him that if you don't need to have a plan, but you need to have a goal. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, true.
Let's say for example, wait, hold on, oops.
It's okay, it's okay.
Let's say for example, if you have a plan fails, right?
Yeah.
That's why they have like plan A, plan B, and plan C. So yeah, plan fails. But for goals, it's like how to say, plans are the ones that leads towards the goal.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's how I think actually, because like let's say your goal is to make videos, okay? So plan A is to make videos in Instagram. So let's say if Instagram suddenly like one day fails, or like they shut down their servers, then what are you gonna do? Then you move on to plan B. Plan B. Plan B. Plan B. Okay, you move on to plan B. That is YouTube, and it's like basically the same thing. Yeah, you can post videos onto YouTube or like onto Instagram. So, but in the end, your goal is still there. It's still achieving the goal. You're still achieving the goal of making videos. So that's why I think that's like it's most important in our lives, like to really have a goal, and then don't really don't necessarily need to have a plan. Because for me, it's like I don't really like to plan stuff, to be honest.
Hey, actually, yeah, actually, Sam, I'm really bad at planning. I'm really bad at planning. Really.
Yeah. Because for me, it's like I said just now, like plan fails. So I mean, it's good to have a plan. It's good to at least have a direction of where you're going. But yeah, I don't really like to plan out like every step of the way, because like I mean, I have like a lot of life experience back in high school.
Okay.
Like, I planned to be an engineer. I planned out to be like I don't know, musician and some other stuff. But then look at me now. Like I'm doing like videos and I have podcasts, and like I never would have imagined that I would do that if I have a plan. If I stick with my plan, you know.
Yeah,
so,
I understand that.
I'm very grateful to like to not stick with the plan, but like actually achieve like my goal.
Then what's your goal now?
My goal, I think my goals sometimes like tend to change a few times. I mean, I have like a lot of goals in mind.
What's the most priority one that you want to achieve the most? The goals that really hit you hard?
I guess, like I told you before, like to make a living while doing the stuff that I really like to do, like maybe like podcasts and like videos. Yeah, I think that's the ultimate goal that I think everyone wants to achieve. I mean, if you're working in some places that you don't really like to work at, then I don't want to be harsh to say that you're wasting your time, but I mean, basically you are. in a way, but make sure, like I said, to find what your goal is. Maybe your goal is to use that money from that, or just for my cousin playing the drums and stuff. Okay. Like,
should we go and ask him this stuff or like?
No, I think let's go on for like a few minutes and then we'll see. Okay, kids.
Kids nowadays.
You know how it feels when you have them. Okay?
I think next time, right, when you are making a podcast, right, I think you should make a signboard outside, like say podcast is
it's like and then like live, right?
Yes, like live. You would be like so awesome. You can do that in your house. Right? Jerry's making a podcast now. I should be quiet.
You should keep quiet.
You'd be so good.
Soon. Yeah, I have like a lot of ideas for this. Anyways.
Anyways, back to the topic. Yeah, so my what was it again? Oh, like the dead end job and stuff, right? Yeah, so like if your goal is to like, let's say for example, to take photographs, right? And then you don't really have the gear yet, you don't really have like a camera or like proper camera, and you don't know where to earn money, and you're working at McDonald's, that's like hypothetically. So you work at McDonald's to earn enough money to buy a camera. Yeah, to buy a camera, and then not to say you can go either ways. You can just quit your job and then just go pursue photography, or you can just continue working in McDonald's and then earn enough money to buy more gears to make yourself prepare to face the photography world, because it's like
it's a whole different world. You're
True.
not comfortable. I mean, you're not necessarily gonna be comfortable when you first step into a different world, right? So yeah, that's how I think when it comes to like having goals and like working towards that, and then that's actually what I'm doing, because like I'm not at the most comfortable spot at like currently, because I'm still figuring out some stuff. Like I have a goal, but I don't have a plan yet. But my ultimate goal is to like, how to say, to inspire more people. To inspire more people to do stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be making videos or like taking photographs and stuff. I just want to use whatever I have, do whatever's in my reach. Like I say, cameras, microphones, or like just me myself, but my personality, to inspire them and motivate them to just do stuff, because there's like so many things to do in life.
Yeah,
you know?
true. There's a lot of things. There's tons of things that you can do in your life.
Yeah. And then I think my way of doing it is through stories. Like how to say, I really like stories. Like I really like to watch stories, like movies, and then videos and stuff. But I'm still looking into it. That's why we started RC. Yeah. This is like a plug, yo. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why do I say we or I? We. Okay, just we. Yeah, we.
We is better.
I don't want to be selfish. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why we created RC. It's not just to support my goal, and I think most of us in RC, we support each other, and then we support each other's goals in doing so. And I think that's really incredible to see that, like this group of friends, and like, hopefully in the future will be a community that supports each other in whatever that we're doing. Because in RC, every one of us is like doing different things. Like some of us are engineers, and like what else? Pet groomers,
and even an assistant in a restaurant, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something like that.
Photographers, videographers, and content creators. And, we're just like there's like a lot of occupations in this group. So like that's really amazing. Like where all of us are like working in different fields, but we still can bring us together to like, just do stuff and then talk it out.
Yeah, and I think that this is come back to Nastali, why he keeps on producing video is because of the community that he been creating. And that's what really keeps him going forward. And I do believe that when it comes back to me, I felt that, especially when I'm doing these things, right, it's sometimes when you are alone, sometimes we are doing these things, right, you felt lonely.
Yeah, exactly. I know how it feels.
It's like you are the one who doing it. You are like it's just felt that you are the only one who walking this path, and like it's a very dark jungle. It's a metaphor, okay? It's a metaphor explanations. So it's like you are walking under this path in this jungle where it's dark, where there's a dim lights happens around it, but as you keep on walking, that you felt very lonely. Like there's no one joining you aboard, and that's truly how I felt during that particular months where I really doing my Vincent. Vincent, you want to know previously before describing it, but every time when I meet new faces, it brings a light for me. Like everyone was shy that what, you want to make a story about me, you want to listen to my stories and why and blah 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 blah. Then same thing again. It's like truly a lonely journey when you doing these kind of things. I believe that everyone really felt lonely at some points
when it first started out.
And when you are lonely enough, like walking along this path, right, suddenly you just started to doubt yourself. when you doubt yourself, it's where your brand try to save you, try to protect you. Then it will give you a lot of excuses like your video is not going to make it, your visuals is not that good, and there's no important message in the video. Then slowly you get disheartened. Then slowly you just let go of everything. Yeah, so I felt that it's very important to have a STM community that really love to do things that they love, so they can share it out and hang out and do stuff together. And I guess that's probably one of the elements that really missing throughout my journey last year. Yeah, I probably think as well. I think it's true. It's one of the elements that really missing throughout that path.
Like a community.
Yeah, like a community kind of stuff. Yeah, that's really happens.
Yeah. I mean, I felt that way also, like in a way. And then, but what I do is I keep on doing it even though I'm lonely, and then that's how we like find each other in a way. Like one way or another, you're going to find someone else out there who is doing the same shit as you're doing. It can be shit, it can be like the good shit, but you just have to persevere, commit to what you want to do. I think last Dji also started out alone, right? Because I remember like watching his early videos, like day 10.
Yeah, he started alone, then slowly
he built into like this mass
community, like that's his success. That's his success. He brings a lot of things that we don't know. And another reason is that he breaks stereotype. So that's what he's doing, and of course there will be tribes. There will be two tribes that will be happening as well. One who really support him and one who really like don't support him. I mean that.
Of course, there's gonna be people like that.
We are always Thanos in other stories. Wow, man, I'm really using that name.
Thanos reference Avengers Endgame. Yes.
April,
is it? March is Captain Marvel.
Yes, April. On April. Watch it.
So excited, yo. And after that, Spider-Man. Okay.
Yes, after that, Spider-Man. Okay, stop. Back.
It's not a Marvel sponsored video. Okay.
So it's really something like this.
Yeah. I got some bad comments also in my YouTube videos. Yeah, one or two. But then one thing that really fascinates me, like makes me feel like wow. Like I have my reaction is like just wow. Is that there's this one guy or girl, I don't know, just one account. Actually what do you call that? Supports me in a way, because the guy comments on the video saying that
it's a waste of time watching your video, right?
Yeah.
Is it something like this?
Yeah. I think I share it on my Instagram story.
Yes, true.
Yeah. So for those of you guys who don't know, you can go and check it out in my previous videos. So the video is about this lens, the 50mm lens. It's sadly broken. It's broken right now. So anyways, that video got a lot of heat recently. Like I got like around 7,000, 6,000 views on the video.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. So it's like one of my what do you call it? My
most watched video.
Yeah.
Most
for now,
video, right?
in my channel. So
there'll
like
be more.
I'm
There'll
very
be more soon.
So I'm proud of it. And then when you got a lot of people watching it, there's gonna be one or two. That's not the only one, but that's the most memorable one of all. So it's like the guy says that this is just a waste of time. I don't like, why do you even do this? And then there's this guy who commented on the comment saying that this guy is just telling you about this experience of like having this lens and like, how does it look like and stuff. It's not gonna go through the scientifics. If you want to look at the scientifics or like the specifications of the lens, you can go and watch like some other videos. Because for me, it's like what we talked about earlier. I don't want to do like whatever the others are doing. I don't want to do like the specifications, like this 50mm lens is very good, the autofocus is nice, there's like sharp images. there's like a lot of
image stabilizer.
yeah,
and anything.
like things like that, because the people out there, I actually do my research. I actually watched like a few reviews on the lens before, and they're basically saying more or less the same thing, but one thing that stands out between them is that the experience.
Yeah.
How do they feel about the lens? Like for me, I'm just sharing purely my experience. Like how do I feel about the lens? And there's nothing wrong with that, because like
true.
yeah, I don't want to be the like I said, the same like I don't want to do the same kind of video as the others are doing. So I think that's what makes me stand out.
Vlog.
Probably gonna cut it out. So we the video podcast is stopped just now. So post production, hopefully
it's gonna save it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's gonna save it.
Do you appreciate Jerry? Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you can save it.
Where were we?
Vlog. We're talking about vlog just now.
Yeah. So it's like it's very insane to see like the vlogging community to like grow until a point where like they are not using just compact cameras, like not compact cameras. I mean DSLR mirrorless cameras to shoot. Some of them even use like red cameras, you know, like the cameras that they use to shoot cinema, like cinema grade movies.
Yeah, that's insane.
They
that's
use
totally
those.
Insane.
They use those cameras to shoot their vlogs, their videos. So like, damn it! So like, yeah. This is not professional at all.
No, it's okay because eventually we'll be reaching to this professional level. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Like what you said just now. Like I don't know whether the video he didn't take the 6 minutes. Okay. So to listen to the full podcast, you have to go to Apple Podcasts or like Spotify. Apologize for the cut in. So yeah, yeah. So it's like it's definitely something like a very big market for like vloggers. I think that's why. I think that's what inspires like people in Malaysia to do so. I can say definitely there are few vloggers who are doing quite well in West Malaysia, especially the Chinese vloggers. What do you call that? Chinese vloggers.
Chinese community.
Yeah, Chinese community vloggers.
Yeah,
like if you don't know one of them, Aya in Chinese, Aya in English. Yeah. And then I don't really know a lot of Chinese community like vloggers. I think it's him, and then just his group of friends. I think there's this one guy called Tomato.
They'll be calling myself watermelon.
Yeah. I know, like they seem like they're doing fine, or like some other guys like Cody, Liz, Dumpling Soda. Yeah. So it's like it's very fascinating to see that actually happens in Malaysia for a change, instead of like all of them being just in US. Yeah, but I think they need to. I mean, it's interesting to see them doing that, but like I don't know, they just tend to have like a lot of drama and like a lot of clickbait. So I don't know. Like I'm not saying that. How to say? It's okay. I'm gonna put it this way. It's not wrong to grow your channel, okay, but it is wrong for moral values.
Yeah, when you said something about this like clickbait, right? Actually, if you realize that not just happens in Malaysia, if it's happened in
US,
it happens a lot in other countries as well, especially content creator. Specific content creators and vloggers, like you said, they tend to use clickbait to make sure that you click that one click of a button to play the video. Okay, and it's true. It happens everywhere. So this is what I have learned from Nas Daddy. Truly, I have learned from Nas Daddy, which made me feel that if one day there's no one watching my video, I will not go into an extent that where I sexually harass or put a girl's photos, a nude photo of a girl's, just to attract people to
watch
go,
your video.
yeah, to watch my video basically. So this is what happens everywhere. Like people, like for example, which I really dislike and disapprove, is the gold digger prank. Like yes, a lot of people say, oh, that girl deserve it, that gold digger deserve it. But for me, it's actually you're humiliating people. You're humiliating that person. Well, of course, that person, they have their own rights to choose what kind of life that they want. Who cares whether he wants to be a rich boyfriend? Even if we have the chance, I also want. Well, for me, I too want a rich girlfriend, right? A rich wife. There's no wrong on that. But it's not right for us to prank them and
expose them, right?
Yeah, expose them and humiliating them. It's totally not right. You want to humiliate someone, or you want to show like recently go to the beach, say, can I kiss you or something, like can I slap your butt, or can you show me your
assets?
Yeah, your assets. So I kind of disagree that you have to go to that extent just to make people to watch your video, because you have to remember that we as a content creator, we as a social media influencers or vloggers or YouTuber or Instagrammer, we have lots of fans who are watching us, and there are a lot of young generations who are following us. So when you're doing that kind of things, you are actually telling them that it's okay to do that thing. It's okay to slap girls butt in the public.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to kiss strangers. So it's actually a bad example. And imagine that if there are hundreds or maybe thousands of teenagers from the age of like 10 to 17 or 15 watching your video doing that, then you will be developing like, oh, it's okay, it's not a big deal, we can do that in the public because this YouTuber do it. Yeah, so
they set a, what do you call that? They set an example for the
they
kids,
set an
right?
example. Like you said, like moral value is not there. It's true. It's true. And I'm glad that I have friends among me. I have friends who are, well, like you yourself, you're my friends. You are doing a content creation. You are doing a video, but you are doing video that's like able to give other people some advice or motivations or even talk. Yeah, so this is what we should do. We have the responsibility to make a good video with a strong message so that we can impact the next generations, but not condemn them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Not making them do more stupid shit, weird shit in the future, right?
Yes.
And then in the end you have a world full of
Stupid people.
Yeah, exactly. That's not what we're gonna see. I mean, we're probably gonna be in the ground doing by then, but you know. Yeah.
So like you said, when you go to Facebook, how many prank videos versus a touching or motivation videos? Prank is a lot. The ratio probably like maybe 9-1 or 8-2. So this is how basically we are in right now. So we need to push more moral values instead of just like prioritize our own income.
Yeah, for me I think entertainment wise it's okay. Like therefore like what do you call that? I'm definitely disagree when it comes to like clickbait, because people should know what they're watching, when like people should get what they what do you call it? People should know what the content is about through the title, instead of being misled to click inside, even though it's just like a
boring
video, boring vlog or boring video. You know, that's not what I click in for, because I click in to gain something from the content itself, like to have a good laugh or like to like gain something from it. You know, but yeah, like I said, I think this kind of pranks, like I don't know, pranks, social experiments. Social experiments is actually okay, right? Not too. But depends. There's to an extent. Sometimes it's a little bit too over. But when it comes to like something positive.
No, it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
okay. It's great. It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
As long as it didn't bring any negativity to the community, I think it should be fine. Doing social experiments.
Yeah. It's like you said, social experiments. But sometimes people tend to think that they tend to shift that into like more of a prank. So because of what? Because of views. Yeah. And for me, it's like
because of ching ching money.
Yeah, and for me, it's like I think the parents should look how to say should monitor more on their children's instead of like giving them the full authority to watch like prank videos, social experiment, like videos and like content that they shouldn't be watching during their age. And
True.
I think that's really important. That's how like every one of the parents should do at the moment, because like like we talked about earlier, we don't want to like create a group like a world full of idiots, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it all starts with the parents, but for those content creators, how to say, in a way they are not how to say, they're not wrong for doing all those stuff, but also there's also a limit to those stuff. I mean, for example, porn. Porn is bad, right? I mean, like it is like it's bad, but people can still go and watch it. So, but how to say? But they have like how to say, authentications for those people who are 18 and above to go and watch them. So I think that should be applied to like contents with like how to say.
Or maybe they can click when they upload the video, right? They can click explicit or not explicit.
Yeah, something like a parental control thingy, like to prevent kids to watch to somehow get a hands on those kind of content. I think that's what YouTube or Facebook, all those mainstream social media should like look into, because like if you're not doing that, then I don't know, you don't blame us for doing some crazy shit to influence your kids.
Yeah, true.
But at the moment, if they are not, and at the moment they are not doing so, I think for those content creators, they should definitely look into what they are doing. Actually plan out, like actually really look into what they are shooting. Like when they're hitting the record button, they're talking to the camera or whatsoever. Really think about it. What are you doing? You know, am I doing something that's gonna provide value, or am I just doing some like some shit?
Some funny stuff.
Yeah. Or I should have told you earlier in the podcast. I can actually swear in this podcast now.
Oh really? You can swear in this podcast? Yeah. Oh my god! Just tell me that.
I want to keep this as raw as possible.
I understand.
I
understand that.
But we are almost until the end of the podcast. Anyways, I wouldn't expect people like in high school to watch this. Or probably they know already, so I don't mind. Yeah. Okay, so can you let me check how long is it? The video? Just see
13 minutes.
13.
Yeah, almost 14.
Oh. Okay. Okay, some quick questions.
Yeah.
It's like something I met there, Bella, but I haven't think of the last session. Like, I don't want to say quick questions, but it doesn't have to be quick answers. But you listen to his podcast, like some. Yeah, but he always ends it. But I think it's really cool for the last session. So I'm gonna take that. I'm probably gonna think like a different way to do it, but for now it's like quick questions and not quick answers. So quick questions. What is your plan for like the future? What's your goal for the future? How old are you right now? Like this year?
27. Oh my god, I exposed my age. I shouldn't tell you guys. Oh my god.
You okay with it?
It's okay.
27. Okay, so.
Yeah, 27.
What do you think that you doing in like, let's say 30?
What?
Let's say in when you're 30, what do you think that you'll be doing by then?
By 30, I will be still doing videos. I will still meet people. That is what I will be confirmed about. That will never change. Okay? And of course, by the age of 30, I really hope that my website and my YouTube will be able to generate some income so that I can travel to so that I will be able to travel to Middle East.
Oh.
Yeah, so that I can travel to Middle East, break stereotype of the Middle East, and that's my goal for when I'm really rich to 30 years old. And I left 3 years and
To achieve that, right?
11 months.
Wait,
But before that, next year I'll be appearing in TEDx if everything is good.
In Kuching?
Yeah, hopefully in Kuching. Hopefully.
Hope to see you there. Or probably I'll be there with you.
Yes. Things can happen.
Yeah. You never know also.
Yeah. So that's my goal. That's my quick answers for the quick questions.
Okay. No, this is just the first question.
Oh, this was the first question.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a lot more. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
So second question.
You need time to think about it?
No, okay, I got it.
Okay, you got it?
If you were to, I'm gonna steal it from Matt there, but if
Okay,
you
sure.
were to go back to like, let's say, like during high school years, like before you step into like the society where you start to work and stuff, what would, if you can somehow go back to that time, what would you do differently? Like,
What will I do differently?
yeah, like I said, you just graduated from high school. What would you, if you were to go back to that time when you just graduated from high school, what would you do differently? Or will you just, will you still do the same thing as you did?
I probably will be doing the same thing because I do believe that everything that happens in your life within the past, right, is actually there's a reason behind it. This is what I always believe. So if you go back and you change a little bit of things, probably right now you'll be in different places. Yeah, but one thing for sure that I will be if I have the chance to turn back everything, probably be more responsible of the things that you're doing and follow your heart. You can take advice from different people, but filter it before you do any actions. Yeah, that 3 things I will be doing if I able to turn back time back. Yeah.
I think two more questions.
Okay, 2 more questions.
Okay, before we wrap things up, okay, so second last.
Yeah.
No, I should have write a script. You know, we're doing all of this raw. So, okay. If there is one thing that you can do, let's say right now. One thing that you can do, like for example, like win the lottery, or like how to say, go to like a country, or what would you do? And not winning the lottery is something that you cannot do. Okay, you have to win that. Okay, so
yeah,
something that you can do, like go and meet this person, or like go into this place, propose. I don't know. Like that one thing that you can do right now. What would you do?
Right now, I just want to finish up. If right now I have the chance, right, one thing to do, I want to finish up the series that I always wanted to do. That is story behind every name.
Oh.
That's what I really want to do.
Just like a thing that you're working on right now?
Yeah, it's still working on. Yeah, it's working on. Yeah.
So it's like more or less like a web series? Like a documentary web series?
Yeah, you can say like that. You can say like that. But yeah, it will be ongoing stuff for me. It will be ongoing stuff about this. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Okay.
One last question.
Yeah, last question.
One last question.
Before we wrap things up, what advice would you give to like the audience that are watching right now, like the viewers, and like to everyone whoever's who are listening to this, like just one. It doesn't have to be one advice. It's like any advice that comes to mind that you hope that the people who are watching or listening would like gain from this podcast.
Okay, from this podcast.
Yeah, like what advice you can give.
What kind of advice I would give? I'll just say that it's okay to start late. It's okay to start late. As long as you found something that you love, just do it. Yeah. So it doesn't matter how old are you, and if you want to do something new, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, don't be ashamed of how old are you when you start to do something, because how others are so doing it at a young age. So if you start at the later age, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. And just keep on doing what you love, and don't be afraid to be yourself. And remember what everything says, what you listen to and what you watch, filter it, or else it will affect you in your life. Yeah. So that is the advice. I think I gave too many advices, right? I have to put S behind. Okay.
Just think of KFC, you know.
Yeah,
KFC. That's a
KFC.
Yeah, really love that story. Yeah, okay, so thank you so much, Vincent, for being on this first episode of the Convo.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem, man. This is like the podcast I actually really wanted to do for a while now.
And he made it, the first episode
of this year.
Clap for him.
Actually did a few. I think it's actually you're my first. Not my first podcast. My first guest on the podcast. Yeah, first guest.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, the one we do. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I still remember.
One before. So this is like a We Find series where I'm gonna call it the Convo. So yeah, this is very interesting. Doesn't mean that he's gonna be here like only for one time. I'm probably gonna meet up with him whenever he's in Kuching. Hey wait,
whenever.
你可能就知道你去哪干嘛。
It's okay.
It's okay 咯。It's okay 是讲，不讲可以看到那边的。Okay. This is not gonna be the only time for him to be on this series. I'm probably gonna interview him later, and in the series as we go on this adventure, and then I'm probably gonna I don't know, clear up this set, make it more legit, have better mics in the future, so it looks legit in my bedroom. Yeah, I still can't find a place to actually do this podcast. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna rent like an office to like just do a podcast. So yeah, hopefully you're okay, and hopefully
I'm okay with it. I'm
okay with it. Okay, every night.
Comfortable at it.
It feels like home.
It feels like home. No stress. Good.
Yes. Oh yeah. So where can people find you on Instagram? Like your like online. Where can people find you?
If you want to find me online, you can definitely check out my website www.discoveringmyth.com. It's still empty. It's still building up. Okay, it's still building up, and in YouTube, basically you can find me in every platform using the name of Discovering Myth.
Discovering Myth.
Yeah, Discovering Myth. And of course, each platform, there will be a different content. Yeah, there will be a different content. If you go to Instagram, it will be different. If you go into the YouTube or website, it will be different as well. And in Facebook, it will be different as well. So there will be no multiple platform with same content.
Yeah. Good luck with that, man.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Alright, so yeah, that's it for the convo. The next guest might be Sam. From Filmmakers. So make sure to subscribe. Subscribe to Apple Podcasts if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, the full version without the cuts. And Spotify, give me a follow. Give me a rating. Give me if you really like it, give it a 5-star or like 4 stars, whatever. And then if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like it, share it to your friends if you learn something from this, or if you have any questions, opinions, drop it down in the comments below. I would love to read them. And then yeah, that's it. Okay, see you guys.
Time to see movies.